Yo, welcome back, sports fans. It's late night, and to all my young investors, man, I want to put this on your watch list. You know, we can't all analyze all the stocks in the market. You can't, as one man, you can't analyze, thousands of stocks. There's not enough time in a day. And like Warren Buffett say, all you really need is a few good stocks. All you really need is a few good stocks. From Warren Buffett. So, my young investors, I'm no financial advisor or anything, but I am sharing what I'm doing. I'm very interested in this alkaline water company. I just went into Publix today and seen it on the shelf, and it just made me just feel, just a part of the company. I'm investing my money in the company. You got to think Publix saw value in this company. They got it on the shelf. I bought 3 jugs. You know what I'm saying? They sell the jugs. I went ahead and but they probably had about 7 or 8 jugs. I went ahead and bought 3 just to show Publix, like, hey, if you keep putting this out on the shelf, I damn near buy all of the water everything. Like I'm the like y'all supplying me. If y'all put 10 jugs out there, I'm gonna buy 11. You know, so and it's like that. I want Publix to start buying 20 at a time. Now I want to see the change. But this company is selling at 146. To me, this company was at 40 cents. A few months ago. I even seen Boonsi talking about this stock, man. You go online, you go Boonsi, and Boonsi has a water company, Boonsi fuck with this stock, and he own that, Boonsi got his own company, is must or something dealing with it. I seen a video, Parker Lewis was putting me on. So other than that, this stock at 146 right now. It's been high of 280. It's been at 280. It's already showed a double flip, triple flip, especially if it was at 40 cents at one point in time. So let's go into some news. Let me check my time, right at 2 minutes. So let's I'm looking at the 5-year scale. I'm gonna pop it back down to a year. This is this year. This is this year. Today I'm not gonna worry about time because we on Facebook and we chilling. Like I say, this stock was 50 cents, 40 cents, 43, and look at the volume. Look at the white line on the very, very bottom, the little white little graphs on the bottom. People bought this volume as it was going up right here. This is this is a lot of people investing right here for it to be jumping right here and it was really a lot of people selling too. It was a lot of buying and selling. And that's why you saw another pullback right here, because people that got in right here, 40 cents, once they saw that double up, they got their profit. They locked their profit. But look what we've been seeing. Look at the volume lately. And I've been on this stock. I've been watching this stock. I've been watching this stock for a few months. When it was $1. So this is an opportunity. My mind is telling me that this stock is way undervalued just because of the things that they do. Let's see here. Their market capital is 94 million. That's their market capital. So you divide 95 million by $1.46. But look at this news. The Alkaline Water Company expands into hospitality channel. The Alkaline Water Company adds market leaders. It launches a new CBD brand. Man, this is big. This is big news. This is good news. And this is all recent news too. The Alkaline Water Company delivers a record first quarter revenue. You see that? The Alkaline Water Company delivers record first quarter revenue, 14 million. So they making money. They spending money too. They spending money. But if you own your own, if anybody own your own business, or you know or even just working period, you gotta invest. Even if you work for somebody, you gotta invest. You gotta buy clothes, you gotta have transportation, you gotta get haircuts or your hair done, nail done, whatever. You gotta invest in yourself to work. So these people making a lot of money, and they also gotta invest too. And what just happened, they just came out with a CBD uh brand. You see it. The Alkaline Water Company launches A88 CBD TM. That's their joints. In all 142 CBD plus in all the CBD plus retail locations. They got product in there. The entire product line. So boom, just going over a few key statistics. This is when you're investing money, you're talking about thousands of dollars. Looking at their financials, you know, 2020 was bad, but who wasn't bad this year? I'm pretty sure they were looking for that. You see how they earnings, they had they see how they earnings is going up. It's even gonna go up more than that. And that's why we got to get in early. That's why we got to get in early. Now, let me tell you this. I looked at some some research on it. Now, I had a moving day average of it's supposedly gonna drop. So I'm giving this to you now. Now you put $1,000 at 146 and it dropped to $1.15. You can't be you can't be like, oh, Ryan told me to invest. Ryan also told you how to invest. So no, if you was gonna invest $1,000, you put $100 in it right now at 146 and see what it do. See what it do. See if it do drop to 120. See we gotta wait for to see if it what we call in the trade world, if it creates a new support line. And see, a support line, just to break it down to you, is like a trampoline. You feel me? A support line is like a trampoline, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you on a trampoline, every time you jump up, you must come down. You know what I'm saying? And the stocks don't move. The stocks move zigzag. For them to move forward day to day to day, second by second, it must move in a zigzag pattern. That's how in just words like momentum and volume. You know what I'm saying? And shares. You know what I'm saying? Buying and selling and asking and there's terminology that me myself am studying myself, putting myself through school myself. So 146 is high, at the same time, in a sense. To me, I think once everything gets back to normal, by next year, I see this stock being maybe $7 or $8 by next year, to be honest. Just, not necessarily wishfully thinking, but just looking at the value of the company, just knowing what type of company this is. Like I said, I just left Publix and almost wiped them out just now with the products that they did have. I'm looking at news just now, recent news, showing that they just released some, they just got some contracts going. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. I don't know what yeah. So just good news. That's August 18th, August 20th, August 26th. They just doing big things. You see they down minus 331, 3%, minus 3%. That's why I say these penny stocks are very volatile. You got to be real careful, especially when you're spending thousands of dollars. That's why I'm showing you this max. Let me go to max. This is their whole lifespan. This their DNA right here. $7. They jumped out in the ham. This is back in 2013. You know what I'm saying? They jumped out at $15 high. $8, $4, 3.6. And then, you know, follow the timeline. We learning right now, y'all. We learning. We done jumped back in time. This COVID shit done jumped us back in time. They ain't been at 144. They ain't been that since 2016, 2017. We done jumped back in time, guys. Look at this spikes. $4. These pullbacks is a result of people just making too much money. But look how the volumes picked up in 2018. Look at the volume how it picked up in 2000 at mid 18. Look at the white lines on the very, very bottom, the white lines. You know, the bar graphs on the bottom, not the red line, but the bar graphs on the very, very bottom. Look at how much people have just learned about this stock. And this is not a popular stock. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is not a popular stock. And that's why I say, you know, investors beware. This stock can drop to 114. You know what I'm saying? This stock could drop, but you got this stock could drop to 85 cents any moment, 50 cents. That's what you got. That's the risk. That's the risk that be involved. So how you play? So Ryan, you know, why would I put my money into something that, you know, at a dollar and, you know, it's 40 cents, and you're telling me that it can drop to 50 cents? Because I also told you if you was investing, let's say 10 grand, you invest in maybe 1,000 right now. If 10 grand was what, say you got 40 grand in your bank account and you want to invest 10 grand. You know, you're not investing your life savings here. We're just investing a portion of your money, of your savings. You know, you're trying to flip a portion of your money. So you would spend 1,000 right here where it's at 150. Let's go back to the current time. You'll spend $1,000. Let me go to 1 month. You'll spend $1,000 right here at 149, 146. If 10,000 is your whole investment portfolio. And then boom, if it drop any lower, you'll reposition again. You'll spend another 1,000 or maybe another 500. You know, so let me go back out to a year. You know, so boom, 40 cents. Let's go here. Say you went here and you spent 1,000 here. If it drop here, you actually have an opportunity to spend the same amount of money and your average be here around, you know, 75 cents. That's actually what you have an opportunity, because look, you spent 1,000 here, it dropped. Oh, I'm losing money. You actually have an opportunity to invest right here again to lower your average. So now you had 1,000 up here. Now you got 2,000 right here, average. That's actually the opportunity you have. And say if it even go lower, now you have an opportunity to spend another 1,000, or maybe kind of go a little higher, maybe 2,000. Now your average of the shares are here. It's kind of like reversing time. So what am I saying? It's kind of like it would be the same if you bought 2,000 here. It was going up. You bought another 1,000 here, and you bought another 1,000 there, and then you just didn't buy any more. It's the same thing. No matter if you go this way or that way, the average is still going to be the same. No matter if you bought in a downward trend or if you bought in an upward trend, the better you buy in or the lower in that dip. Remember we talked about a trampoline. Let's see this ball jump on the trampoline. You see it bouncing on the trampoline? That's the only way it can move forward. It's bouncing up and down. It's on the trampoline. And boom, the top is the resistance. The resistance is like a ceiling. That's like it hitting his head. Watch it hit his head on top of the ceiling. You feel me? That's what it's basically doing. All this is just you having fun. This momentum and volume. You know, this momentum and volume. Momentum and volume. And then you know what I'm saying? That's all that is. That's all that is. So, ooh, one of my longest videos, but hey, we learning. And I'm glad that we left off that. So if you actually paid attention to this whole video and you watched this, you actually learned a little something. Even though, you know, I put it in my own words, in my own layman words, you should have picked up. Even by me just, you know, just kind of conversating with you. So all my young investors, water, look out.